Hello, welcome back to my art channel. This is a short demonstration of blocking in the portrait using blue and red charcoal. For this type of portrait study, I recommend trying two different colors. Doesn't matter which colors you choose, but I decided to pick a blue and a burnt red to do this demonstration. First color you choose is just to set in some of the basic shapes. This would be more abstract, a little bit looser, just to get some general shapes down. It's helpful to think in more of graphic terms or even in flat shapes. I tend to do that to begin with. One of the most challenging things about portrait work is focusing on detail too soon. I know I did that for years until I really understood about having more of an organic approach, a little bit more abstract. And what I mean by abstract is just thinking about shapes, not really thinking about drawing a nose or an eye, but just again, basic shapes. I just want to reiterate the importance of getting the shapes right and trying not to think again about smaller shapes or even the features. You really want to try to get the shape of that person's head. The sitter's head has a certain shape. There's a certain orientation in space. Maybe the head is tilted. Whatever it may be, those are the first things that I tend to focus on. The good thing about working with soft pastels in newsprint is you can manipulate the medium very easily. So as you noted here, I wiped down some of the blue that I initially set in. So this kind of softens things a little bit, and this gets me ready for the next color. So I'm starting to use the red over the blue, and I'm not trying to get anything detailed. I'm just trying to refine from that blue stage. So drawing requires several stages of refinement. As you can see, I'm using the model's beard and mustache, and also the eye socket, the shape of the eye socket here. And they all become shapes, and shapes are measurements. And the idea is to make relationships between these to help proportion. One of my favorite quotes is by Rudolf Arnheim, and it's observation is invention. I'm kind of shortening it. There was some more to that, but the idea is each artist will look at something and be able to proportion or draw in their own way. They'll find out not a system, but a way that their mind and eye work together to be able to construct accurately. One of the most challenging things as an instructor that I come across is, and also in my own experience early on, is understanding or comprehending the difference between a study and making a drawing. So I think there's too much focus on making a drawing, sort of making it look pretty, getting all the details, all those kind of things, and kind of missing the bigger picture, getting the correct shape of the head before you would get into drawing a pupil. As you can see, I'm softening both colors down a little bit, blending them together. So what this does is it allows me to keep the drawing open. I'm not always locking into details because I'm human. No matter how long you've been drawing, you're going to have to make changes in your assessment. At this point, I'm adding a little bit of white pastel for highlights. And again, I want to stress that I'm not trying to put the white down in any detailed way. The highlights or light that hits the face creates some kind of shape, some kind of a pattern. And that's what I'm after to start out with. The light that I'm adding right now will also tell a story about the planes of the head and how the forehead starts to turn or the cheek is turning. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you again, and I do suggest trying this out. This concept is very helpful to separate the two colors. The first color again would be to help you to block in, and the second color would move into the refinement stages. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my art channel.